why my camera is deciding to default to recording the back camera instead of the front, I don't know. But welcome. Welcome. Yes, so I wanted to kind of highlight some extra things going on right now. As you can tell, I'm at the church, or if you couldn't tell, I'm at my church. um, I am here today until noon at least to hand off any shoe boxes that people want to pick up and pack together about. Or they are these ones. It's Operation Christmas Child Shoebox Packing Project is what we call it, from Samaritan's Purse. If you don't know what the Shoebox Packing Project is, every year for us, every November, we would be packing shoeboxes full of essential items like hygiene products, school supplies, clothes, toys, crafts, hats, gloves, scarves, amongst other things. We usually have a lot of stuff to work with. But how we would normally do it was we'd set up an assembly line like set up in our fellowship hall. And a bunch of people from there, we would all then go around packing shoe boxes, all that, to send off to the oh crap, I still can never remember what the name of the center is, but to a center that'll check them over and all that. And then the shoe boxes would then get sent out to different countries where I believe it is more third world country based, but don't quote me on that. But it does go out to different countries that are impoverished or just might not be able to afford a luxurious Christmas like we can here in the U.S. So that's in a very broad sense. That is what the Shoebox Project is about. Now, what are we doing today? Like I mentioned, I am here handing the shoeboxes out in case anybody wants to fill one tangibly. Because we can't, come together to fill one, I wanted to give kind of y'all the opportunity to fill one yourself. That way you can still have the kind of the shoebox packing experience instead of just, skipping it this year. There's also, above this, there's also, you can do it online. If you go to the pinned post or the first spotlight video of our Facebook page, the Core Student Ministries Facebook page, you will see a link that says, I think it's Operation Christmas Child Shoebox Packing Announcement or something like that. But there's a link within the description that'll take you to a website from Samaritan's Purse that you can build a shoebox online, which means that you can either just say, hey, I want to find like 4 shoeboxes. You can either have them build it for you, or you can decide like what age and what gender and what you want in there. And then they'll do all the work, but you still have somewhat of a choice to, and the choices are limited. The choices there are way limited compared to what we're used to. But it was just a different alternative for people to still be able to participate in this project without having to, either come up to the church to grab a shoebox or go to the store to fill a shoebox. Because I know, everybody's comfort level regarding the world right now is wildly different. So I understand that. But I hated the idea of not doing nothing. I hated the idea of doing nothing. I wanted to still do something. So where we kind of looked at it is we have about 45 shoe boxes here. And if you never knew where to pick them up, if you never knew where to pick them up, I'm in the gathering room right now, if you couldn't tell. So there's about 30 or so right here, and then down in the office wing, right next to Barb's office and the copy room and the lounge, there's another like 15 there. That way, either direction where you come in, either on Sunday or Monday through Thursday when the office is open, you will see it. And welcome to her. Also, one of the other things that I haven't been too advertising about is the cost, because the cost of everything this year has gone up. Um, you know, I still went with the idea of hitting our $100 goal, like we've done every year since I've been here. So that this is year 5 for me. So, but what we're going to do is 50 shoeboxes online and 50 shoeboxes in person. Hence, the number of shoeboxes that are here. But like I said, the one thing I haven't talked about a lot is the cost of all this. To send everything out, and this is just shipping, based off of shipping alone, is $1,700 if we hit all 100 shoeboxes. The reason why it's jumped up so much, because typically it's only like $900, is because the online shoeboxes cost $25 instead of a $9 shipping. But that is also because of the added labor and cost of them going to get the supplies, them packing the boxes, them doing all that work. So I understand it. So, but it does suck all at the same time that the cost goes up. But how we would normally fund it is through your guys' donations. Every month, every last Sunday of the month, we would do what's called a loose coin offering, where our youth would come up during the offering. We would just pick up any of the loose change that you have available. And that's how we really fund all of our mission projects. We don't necessarily do fundraising for our mission program because you guys are so generous enough throughout the year that either when we're working on a cause or just through the loose coin, you guys have been able to support us. So that's why we don't do any true fundraising for it too. But we also, because of the pandemic, haven't had a loose coin offering since February. So I was to kind of see where we're at, see how we can do it, see how we can still fund it. And I think we're good. I've talked to a couple people and they're doing some big donations for us, so thank you already. But to also continue the push to have our loose coin collection kind of back. This water jug right here. And if you can't read it, hold on. And you might not be able to read it backwards. But it says Youth Missions, Loose Coin Collection, COVID style. So it means this is a touchless offering. All you do is you put your loose coin through the funnel. It collects in there. And then what I will do, and I will be the only one that messes with it, is a month or close to the end of the month, so the end of November, I will go through, empty it, do the coin sorting, all that, deposit it, get all that taken care of. And we'll probably do that again for December too until we can have our regular offerings back. But also with that, I do have some treats for everybody. My creativity on the sign, and I'm going to flaunt it right now in case you can't read it, which you can. It just says picking up a shoebox, dropping off loose coins, seeing what the sign says. Either way, we want to thank you for helping out with our youth missions projects. As a thank you gift, take this sweet treat as a reminder of how sweet you are. All that we ask is you sanitize your hands before taking a bag, which we do have sanitizer right there. So just because, easy incentive is candy. So hopefully, no, in all seriousness though, we're just trying to create, how do I want to phrase it? Trying to create this semblance of normality again in this abnormal world that we're living in has been a struggle. And there's obviously a lot of things we still can't do. And we're getting into what would normally be the busiest part of the year for me, and how open the schedule has been here has been both a blessing and a curse, because we don't have core going on. There's no Sunday school. There's no Wednesday Night Live. We didn't do Fall Festival. There's no packing party. I believe there won't be a bazaar. So that knocked out almost, all of my September to November. But it's also opened the door for more flexibility. And I just wrote out November's content calendar for us. And oh boy, we got coming up for the month of November. I'm excited for it. I hope you are too. I don't know yet when we'll be back for in-person stuff yet as far as core goes. The number of cases in Michigan are starting to kind of creep back up to an unsafer, or obviously they're unsafe as it is, but a more unsafe route that I just don't want to take a chance at fueling the flame that is COVID. So I don't know yet. Kind of have to wait and see. Hopefully I'll be in conversation within the next couple weeks after I get some research going to see where we're at and how things are going from a school perspective and a student perspective in our general area, to kind of that'll kind of be my feel about it. We'll have to wait and see. I know we're getting colder. I know it's getting colder out, so our options for outdoor stuff is getting very, very, very limited, but just have to wait and see. So, but I wanted to go live real quick, just to make you guys aware. I don't know how long I've been live for, only about 10 minutes. I almost said I was going to go live for 2 hours while I'm here, but I won't bore you guys with my ramblings like I normally do. So, sum everything up today, handing out shoe boxes to those that want to still tangibly pick them up and tangibly pack your own shoe boxes. I will be here till noon today. If you come up today, there's candy waiting for you as well. If you do take a tangible box, please have it back to us by Friday the 13th, because collection week is starts that following Monday, and we have to get them to the I want to call them enrichment centers. That could be the term. But I need to get them to the center that week. So please have them back November 13th. Everything you'll need is in the shoebox. There's the label and kind of a list of do's and don'ts of what you can pack. To kind of shortly summarize that list, no liquids, no food, no candy, no warlike items. And that's about it. Common sense stuff obviously applies. The age brackets, you can do a boy or a girl from ages 2 to 4, 5 to 9, or 10 to 14. So just common sense stuff kind of applies. Actually, it doesn't kind of apply. It does apply. And then just, again, have them back to us. You can drop it off on Sundays. You can just contact me and we'll work something out. You can drop it off Monday to Thursday, 9 to 1. There is this rack. There is this rack right here that you can drop them off at. If you don't feel comfortable, there is a cart with other shoeboxes in the office wing that you can just slide it under or put it by, and then I will take care of the next time I'm in the office. Because I'm only in the office now Mondays and Thursdays, so just kind of, doing what I can to keep myself safe and keep others safe at the same time. So there's all that. So I think otherwise, don't forget about the online boxes. You can do, if you click the first spotlight video that's on our profile, Core Youth Ministries, facebook.com/core, capital CORE, capital STUD, capital MIN. There's a pin post, and then the first spotlight video has the initial Operation Christmas Child announcement, and there's a link in that description that talks about the online building page. It takes you to the goal page of ours. And then you can either have them build the shoe boxes for you, or you can go through and build them yourself. I do have order forms. That's the one thing I forgot to mention. I do have order forms. If you're one that wants to do one, can't do an online box, or can't do an actual box, but aren't comfortable paying for stuff online, which I know that was a thing when we did our Core Crew fundraiser. I created the order form that you can either take a picture online. It's actually on our Facebook page now. You can take a picture, like circle which ones you want, screenshot it, and then send it back to us or reply in the comments. So that way I'll take care of it for you. I have no problem with doing that. There will be physical copies. I forgot to get them ready on Thursday, like I mentioned, so they will be ready on Sunday. If you're coming to church, we will have live church this Sunday. So they will be here probably in the same general area is where I have all this stuff. I don't know for sure because I don't have... I can put them over there. Okay, so I lied. They will be back. Oops. They will be on that table. Almost dropped you guys. They will be back on that table back there. ready for you on Sunday. If you have any questions, obviously let me know. There will be some by the office wing as well. If you can fill out, and then you can either just give it to Barb in the office or give it to me. My mailbox, and the big thing of mailboxes by the office wing is the first one, the top left one if you're looking at it. So, okay. If you have any questions, as always, leave it in the comments. Let us know. I'm always happy to help out. Thank you again in advance for all the hard work. We do have like 5. I think it's like 5 tangible boxes gone, and last I checked, we had 4 online shoe boxes gone. So obviously, whoops. Tell you one more thing. I got to get a better mount for this. I tell you, obviously, this year I'm still trying to hit our 100 goal. If we don't, that's okay. COVID is COVID. This year has been crazy as it is. So the way I look at it is, if we don't get rid of all the actual boxes, we just have that big of a head start for next year. And it just means next year is just going to get crazier, and God's going to do way more with it next year because of all the preparation we've done. So otherwise, I think that's it. I think that's all I have to say. I will be signing off now. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments, message us, either on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all that. You can check out those usernames at the top of the descriptions up top. No, I'm sorry, in the cover image up top. And there will be a new one coming out tomorrow to highlight our new kind of weekly schedule. And I think that's it. So, as always, thank you. We will see you when we see you. Stay tuned for whatever we have coming next, and as always, stay blessed.